Well, how's it feel right now? Has it sunk in that you're a Leaf, and what are you looking forward to in training camp here?
Absolutely. You kind of get here. I got here last weekend, and just being able to practice with the guys, kind of get to know everyone. Seems like a really great group, and just with getting camp going, you get those pre-camp butterflies. You kind of want to get things going, get the first game in, and get rolling here.
Did they ask you about winning the Cup?
A couple guys, mainly the staff and whatnot. So. I keep telling them that, let's do it again, run it back this year.
How did you spend your day with the Cup?
I took it, I went golfing in the morning, kind of a club right by my house in Jersey, and took it back to my house, had some kind of alone time with it, close family and friends, and took some photos, and then went out to a restaurant, brought all my old coaches back, and we capped it all off with a nice night out at a bar.
What will be the lasting moment, I guess, from the day?
Just being able to, raise it, and our names are all engraved on it already. So just being able to kind of just look at it, see your name on it, and just finally have that reality set in.
Does it feel like a real short summer, quick turnaround for you back at it?
Yeah, absolutely. I got home in July. I actually signed here, and when I was in Florida, just with the way the parade went and everything. And I think I was training July 10th, like that week. So it was kind of quick, and I had a few weddings this summer, and then by the time you knew it was August, and we're starting to ramp it up and start looking forward to camp here.
How much easier is it that you're bringing Oliver here with you?
It's actually huge, just being able to know somebody who that you played with, Stevie Lorenz as well, and it's actually I actually know quite a few guys here. Played with Dakota Mermis and Domi and Mitch in London. Played with a couple guys, Benny and Hakenpaa in San Diego. So I kind of have a good feel of the room. So just being able to know some guys going in makes the transition a lot easier.
What was Mitch like back then?
He was 16 years old, so he's kind of grown up a little bit since then, just in terms of growing a little bit and his body filling out. But we got along really well back then, and he's been super helpful with the adjustment coming into Toronto so far.
What's it been like getting to know some of the new teammates that you have here the last month or so?
It's been good. I joined the Fantasy Football League, so that kind of helps to ease the transition. So, just gives you something to talk about, and you're just going around just trying to get to know everyone on an individual basis. And, it's a lot of people, a lot of staff. So, for me, it's just kind of going out, get to know everyone.
How's your team look through 2 weeks?
Pretty good. I'm 2-0, so it's a good start.
How well do you know Joe and Matt, and what's the goaltending battle for the battle for the net going to look like?
Yeah, we've had a couple skates together, so we're just looking to go out there and push each other. And like I said before, Waller and I have the same agent, so my agent kind of gave me a little rundown on him going in, and he seems like a super nice guy, and I'm looking forward to working with him and Murr. It's been a lot of fun, just kind of talking to him, getting to know him, pick their brain on certain goalie stuff, and on the ice, it's obviously going to be a battle. You want to go out there, you want to push each other, and it's tough as a goalie. There's only one spot, one guy can play, so at the end of the day, you just want to go out there, push each other, and that's only going to make the team better.
How much of a relationship do you have with Craig Berube, dating back to your days in Philly?
I had him, I think, my first year when I was in Philly. It was either the first or second year, and we kind of just went through camp together. I got sent down pretty quick, so just going through the training camp. But I've spoken with him a little bit on the phone over the summer, just kind of telling me what to expect this year and what he expects, and just talked to him a couple times during camp. So looking forward to working under him.
What's your handicap?
12. So not good. I'm not going to be setting any course records there.
So what's your adjustment to life as a Leaf been like?
Not much thus far. Just started training down there a couple weeks ago, so just getting used to the traffic and trying to find a schedule that works.
I know you played against John Tavares in GTHL back in the day. Like, how much of a conversation have you had over the summer, and has he given you any advice and a welcome to the team or anything like that?
Yeah, I've known John for a long time, so he's a year younger than me, but he always played up in age against us, and was the best player our age up. But yeah, when I got traded here, he reached out and we chatted, and obviously talked and things went well. And yeah, obviously if I need anything or need advice, I can always bounce it off him because he's such a great person.
What's it like to be a Toronto guy, an East End guy who's kind of watched the Leafs from afar and now be here?
Yeah, obviously it's you're proud to be a Leaf. You want to be on a good team, you're surrounded by really good players with a lot of talent. So I mean, obviously being in Toronto comes with expectations, and that's what we'll be ready for and sort of work towards as camp starts in 2 days here.
How much of a chance did you have, Chris, to skate with Morgan in pre-camp skates?
Yeah, I started working out a couple weeks ago down here. So I mean, I know Mo quite well. So I mean, we've been in touch and skating together with. I mean, most of the guys have been here now for 2 weeks. So it's great to get to know everyone and just everyone's welcomed me with open arms, and that goes a long way.
Were you training with Gary Roberts?
Yeah, I've been with Gary for a long time, basically my whole career, and then sort of figured I'd come down here a couple weeks early just to get to know the guys, get to know the training staff, and that sort of thing. And as I said, it's been awesome so far.
Has he say he told you anything about life as a Leaf, like having played in multiple different markets?
Yeah, I mean, when I got traded here, I reached out to him and sort of asked him what he thought of playing here, how he liked it, and I mean, he had nothing but good things to say, and he's extremely proud to be a Leaf, and obviously the teams he were on were quite successful. I mean, they didn't end up winning, but they had some good runs and good playoff series. So I mean, he definitely did give me some advice, sort of as I reached out to him.
When you've been back in town, sorry, go ahead.
Just be yourself and be good to the fans. Enjoy yourself. I mean, you're definitely sort of in the spotlight more than maybe what would be in Dallas or Calgary. I mean, Vancouver's a pretty big hockey market, so I'm sort of used to the Canadian market a bit. But yeah, just be yourself and enjoy yourself. And he said the best times of his career were playing in Toronto. So.
How much do you know Jani Hakenpaa? What's the team getting in a guy like that?
Yeah, Hawk's amazing. Huge, works really hard, super nice guy. I think he's a really good player. So I mean, obviously happy to have him here with me. I mean, I was only played with him for maybe 2 weeks before he got hurt, but really good player, really good person. I obviously can't say enough about him.
When you've been back around town and seen, talk to childhood friends and that, are they wishing you luck? You getting a lot of that?
Yeah, I mean, I have my close friends that I grew up with that I'm still best friends with. I mean, it's sort of, it's just not. I mean, it's not really people coming out of the woodwork that I don't talk to. I've been close with the same people since I was 15 years old. So I mean, that sort of hasn't changed about me at all.
What's it been like getting to know some of the new guys? Anthony was just telling us fantasy football has helped him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, you never know what's going to happen coming into a new team. So as I said, everyone's very welcoming, very nice, and yeah, we got the fantasy league going. So I think I'm going to be 1-1. Hopefully, if my team doesn't fall apart tonight. So.
Any strategies on traffic yet?
Plan early, and I mean, if you're early, it's better than being late. So.
Through the summer.
It's been good. I thought the summer was good, short but good. But yeah, super excited to be here. Super excited to meet the new teammates. Just walking around the city and get comfortable.
What did you do your day with the cup?
I had it where I started playing hockey in my hometown, Ting Street. Had all the fans out there, and so it was a sold-out building, so that was pretty cool to see. So I really appreciate and enjoyed that. And then we had family and friends during the night there, so it was a pretty good party. It was fun.
What will you remember most from the day?
No, just sharing it with the family and friends. I think it's a good day to enjoy it and kind of see how happy everybody is for you and your family, and kind of get the chance to thank everybody that helped me to get to that point. So I think that was very special. At the same time, I think it was a good day to have to kind of end that year and focus on what's next.
Have you put anything unique in it?
No, I did not. No, we kept it very simple. Yeah.
Having spent a year playing and practicing with Stolarz, what would you say about him as a goalie?
Very good goalie. Works really hard every single day, on and off the ice. unbelievable teammate. So I'm super excited that he's here as well, and Stevie as well.
He was saying it's nice to have another Florida guy.
Yeah,
Is it
right.
Same?
Yeah, no, it's obviously it's a little bit easier knowing a few guys coming into a new team, and so makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. But at the same time, the great guys have been great so far, and very helpful, and wants to help and wants to talk and make you feel good. So
How long have you been in town?
a couple weeks.
Yeah. And who have you been working out with? Like, who's your partner taking reps?
We haven't had any partners yet, so I can't give you much on that. You're gonna have to wait a few more days. But no, it's just fun to be here and skating with the guys, and you know a lot from playing against everybody, but just nice to kind of see what they do on every single day, how hard they work, and I think we have an unbelievable group.
You've had a unique last few years. What kind of expectation do you put on yourself for this season, especially with a new team in the market and pressure, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think just to get better. I think that's the mindset every year. Help everybody out. I think that's why I'm here too, to help the young guys, help the older guys as well. So just to do a little bit of everything. So I'm super excited for this opportunity, and there's a lot of history here in Toronto.
I was going to say, how much are you aware of the Swedish connections here? Salming, Sundin, goes way back.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's obviously special. I got the chance to take that puck drop that Salming did with Willie. So that was pretty special. And then obviously looking up to Mats, watching him play. So no, it's a lot of history, like I said. So I'm very lucky to be here.
How would you describe your emotions that night of the puck drop?
Yeah, it was a tough night. Obviously, seeing him, but also probably a night that I'll remember for the rest of my life. To get the chance to just hug him and say a couple words. So I really appreciate that.
Oliver, when you look at the group of key guys that were brought in this summer, yourself, Anthony having won cups, Chris and Jani going deep in the playoffs last year, collectively, what do you think that experience of going deep into the playoffs will help bring this group this year?
Hopefully a lot. I think that's, like you said, I think that's why they brought us in. And it's nice knowing that when you have gone through something like that, kind of bring it with you and kind of let the guys see how hard you work every single day, or how hard it is to win a cup, and kind of just have that experience and kind of share with your teammates. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do.
You spent a great deal of your career in Phoenix. Any thoughts on that franchise no longer being there?
Yeah, I think it's sad for the fan base down in Arizona. They have been putting a lot of time and effort into that. And I mean, it's a big part of who I am as well. So it's sad to see it go that way.
Still have a place down there?
No, I don't.
Any number for you this year? How do you set on 95?
My brother is born 1995, so I went with that.
Yeah. I could take us back to the process of what happened through the summer.
Well, it feels good. It feels great. It's one of the clubs with great history, and and all that. So I'm really excited to be part of it. So that's all great. So looking really forward to being a Leaf and getting out there playing with the guys, and been lucky enough to spend a few days here meeting the guys, and it seems like it's a really good group of guys. A lot of good guys in there. So looking forward to everything.
What was it like, kind of waiting a while to get it done this summer?
It was a good back and forward with the team. They visited me, I came here, and so we're all on the same page, and it's great we got it done now. So now we're just all looking forward to getting to the real work and get playing.
What's your timetable like to practice, to get up to game speed, that kind of?
We're gonna talk more about that, I think, tomorrow with the training staff and everything. But hopefully as fast as possible. You know, you're itching at this time. You know, we put a lot of work into all of that, so we're getting close. But now just put the finishing touches on it and then get back out there.
Emotionally, what has the last few months been like? Was there ever like any doubt in your mind that you could play in the NHL again?
In my mind, I always, you know, it's been clear that I'm going to get back, and the team I had around me back home in Finland had the same thoughts. I think that was the biggest key, to just have people around me that trusted as well. And then, you know, obviously it's a little bit of a roller coaster over us. You know, there's good days, bad days, but I think that underlying trust of it's going to happen eventually always been there.
How would you describe the injury?
It's just a little knee issue that we just got to manage throughout the year here, and yeah, that's about it.
Is it just as simple as putting on a brace when you like skate or things like that, or is it like having to reteach? Kind of.
I think it's more of just finding ways to do stuff off the ice that to support it the best we can, and then just cut out a bunch of stuff that's not really good for it. And just kind of, it's more learning what's good and what's bad for it, and then sticking with the good stuff.
Golf's bad, I take it.
Yeah, you know, my golf game is actually bad, so I think that's the biggest reason, to be honest.
Jani, when you look at the key guys that Brad brought in the offseason, yourself and Chris been involved in long runs, most recently last year, Anthony, Oliver won a cup. Collectively, what do you think that experience of going on deep runs will you guys be able to help bring to this group here?
I think it's just the everyday stuff, to be honest. Just, you know, how bring that experience into the locker room, and just how, you know, we've done things in the past and maybe get some fresh ideas here and there. But you know, I think it's going to be something, as long as we move on in the year, we'll probably be able to help out a little more. I think, at least for me at the start, it's just getting used to everything around here, and, you know, get everything used to the new systems and all that. But yeah, I think it's more just everyday things we can probably help here and there.
Why do you think your game will be a good fit for this Leafs team?
Well, I think I bring a lot of physicality and some good solid defense play and some PK specialties with me. So I think, you know, it's something I take a lot of pride in, and I think that's gonna for sure help the team as well.
There was probably interest from other teams. Why did you choose Toronto?
For me, it's always, it becomes a gut decision at the end. You know, you have some teams, and then you just kind of sit there and you just have that weird feeling inside of you, like this is gonna be the one. That's what I've done in the past, and this is what I did again. So it's kind of hard to describe. It's just a good feeling about it. You're just like, okay, this is gonna be the one, and then you're just gonna trust your gut.